Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Hey, you guys. I was trying to figure out. Great morning. You guys come on in. Come on in. Come on in. God, I love you. I thank you for this amazing day that you gifted us. You guys come on in. Great morning. Great morning, Charmaine. Great morning, April. Y'all come on in. Hey, beautiful. Yes, Georgia in the house. You guys go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. And I'm going to go ahead and share. My God, my God, my God. Hold on. Get to the new live. There we go. There we go. Let me share. Great day, you guys. Thank you so much, April, for sharing. Share to my groups. Share to my groups. Praise God. He is so amazing. Girl, amazing. Amazing. Ready to celebrate some birthdays. Great day, Summerlin. Yes, yes, yes. He is so amazing. God is so amazing. Y'all, I'm so appreciative of who he is in my life, appreciative of what he's doing in my life, appreciative of how he moves, of, just seeing his manifestation in so many ways and in the lives of his people. Yes, June. Hey, Christina. Hey, baby. Thank you for sharing. Yes, yes, yes. So, not in the bed, okay? Not in the bed. Thank you, not in the bed. So, you guys, listen, 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 listen. I'm going to try to get my hair to where it's not a distraction, but it's going the way that it's supposed to go, honey. Heard, okay? Hold on. Okay, so I love my destiny driven A Journey to Greatness 12-week program. I love that class. I love when we get together. I love what God is doing in it. I love how God is putting the pieces together. Thank you, beautiful. So last night, like he's putting the pieces together, there are some things that I've been using to help people figure out who they are, what God's purpose is for their life. And this class has been God bringing all the pieces together, right? So last night I watched as not only I made connections, but as everybody in there began to make connections, and they began to see the connections between things, why they are the way they are, that all of that is not bad, right? That there is a reason that God gave them the personality that he gave them. There's a reason that they have the strengths that they have, the personality type that they have, the love language that they have. There's a reason that they even have the saboteurs that they have, right? So as we're looking at it and we're going through these things, I'm like, my God, my God. Yes, Summerlin, class was phenomenal. And yes, all of the women are phenomenal. Now listen. Let me tell you this. Yes, class is phenomenal. The women are phenomenal. Came in phenomenal. But we are all going to exit that space even more phenomenal than we were. That's how deep this stuff is. So as God is giving me all these pieces and I'm putting the pieces to the puzzle together, God began to speak to me about how he is putting together his greatest masterpiece. What is God's greatest masterpiece? You, me, us. He's putting us back together again. The way we were designed to be. Hey, Catherine, good to see you. Jackie says it was that eye-opening moment. Literally, when you can see, and Jackie said this last night, she said, I thought that I was the way I am because that's how I was raised to be. She said, and what I'm discovering is this is how God made me. Baby. Yes, Summerlin. Look. Now, there are things that God deposited in you. Girl, I'm going to put it in the group, April, because, baby, it was fire. But I'm going to put it in the group so that you can go back and look at the recording. I got to put the recordings from last week and this weekend because, y'all, I'm telling you, when the pieces come together, the pieces really do come together. So when you really understand that God's design for you, just like it's designed for this world, has been very intentional. That is a liberating thing. And all of a sudden, even the things that you don't necessarily care for about you, you can begin to look at with new eyes, right? And you can understand why it's there. When we looked at our strengths, and we looked at our saboteurs, because you know your saboteurs are subverted strength. They're a strength that has been perverted, subverted, changed, taken to the extreme, but it's rooted in a strength. There's a strength there. There's a strength. There's a reason that God gave you that strength. And so it's not that he wants to totally destroy all of that, but he wants to totally destroy all of the subversion of it, right? So that you can see and understand how it's supposed to function in your life, right? So normally, I want y'all to think about this. I want y'all to think about this for a second. People who are sticklers have a particular way that they feel like things need to be done. There's a way that things should happen. They may need closure. They may need things closed around. I don't function well with stuff open. I don't. I'll give you an example. So I'm sitting here at my table where I do my lives, right? And I look and I see this box, right? Now, what's going on with me in this box, y'all? What immediately happened when I saw the box? Can anybody tell me what immediately happened when I saw this box? Now, I know I got to take my Sam E. Yes, I do. But no, there's something else. And I want to see if you guys know what it is, where my mind immediately went when I saw the box. Where did my mind go? And it wasn't I need to take my Sam E. Even though I do. Where did my mind go? Anybody know? Because I went into a place of distress for a second. Went into a place of distress for a second. Hold on. He think he know me. That is open. I'm like, oh my God, why is this open? Now, nobody left it open but me. But why is it open? Yes, then I had to close it. Jackie said, I just realized that for my mother to make me promise to always help those less fortunate, she saw God's purpose in me. Absolutely. Great morning, Miss Verinda. How are you, beautiful? So this is what I've learned. This is what I've learned, you guys. Even that stickler in me, even that, although A lot of that came from my family. A lot of that came from my family and how my family is wired and how my family does things. The other thing is it's tied to my purpose. You can't lead well leaving stuff open. Ha! You can't lead well leaving stuff open. You've got to be able to close things. You've got to have systems. You've got to have processes. So what I discovered is that stickler is connected with my need to have things done a certain way. Now check this out, though. Check this out, because I want y'all to understand something. One of my greatest challenges has been writing down processes. Writing down processes, right? There's a way I do things, but writing it down, documenting it, that has been a challenge for me. But if I want other people to be able to follow the process, I must what? Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision and make it plain so that they who read it might run and not faint. And you do, baby. You really do. Someone says, so much growth in us. Wow, just 3 weeks. I know, last night I'm like, oh my God, we're in week 3. Baby, let me tell y'all something. What God is laying out is designed to help us put the pieces back together again. Help us to really understand who we are. Help us to understand how to maximize those things that God has deposited in us. And when we understand that, when we get that, when we're able to do that, we'll be able to show other people how to do it as well. See, this is why this is bigger than just the program. This is bigger than just 12 weeks. This is God literally laying out and mapping out the process, the book, the way, right? And when he started giving it to me, I didn't understand how many pieces he was going to pull together. But baby, he pulling the pieces together. When I say he's pulling all the pieces together, he is, because you need to know that you are a masterpiece. You're not just a piece. You're a masterpiece. You're God's masterpiece. And so he's literally putting all these pieces together so that you can see what he sees. So the world can see what he sees. So when he looks at us, what he sees is his original design for us. When we look at us, we see what's wrong with us. We have a tendency to look at others and see what's wrong with them. Now, this is the challenge. This is the challenge. This is the challenge. Being able to see God's design for you and your life, and at the same time be willing to explore and examine yourself and really be honest with you about you, so that God can continue the work that he desires to do. This whole purpose for life is the fulfillment of God's plan, right? It's the fulfillment of God's plan for our lives, for the kingdom. Like literally, that is the purpose of our life, right? There's something that God has for us to do, right? But we can't do it until we're able to be. We're so busy looking at other people's being and doing that we look at their being and doing and we see something wrong with us because ours is different. Angel number 133. Hey, Jason. Praise God. I did too. Hey, John Michael. How you doing? Hey, Kim. Great day, girl. So you guys, listen. You know, I have to give this whole disclaimer every time I do something because I know our natural tendency is towards comparison. We have grown up in a world where we're constantly being compared to other people and we constantly compare ourselves. It's a concept known as social comparison. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little psychology lesson. Okay, y'all gonna learn some stuff today. Okay, for the free. So social comparison is comparing yourself to others, right? And so we can have social comparison down, right, where we compare ourselves with people who are not where we are, right? And that may make you feel good about yourself. Oh, well, I'm in a better place than them, right? That makes you feel good about yourself. Social comparison up is when you compare yourself with people that you view as being higher than a higher authority, a higher status, or further along, whatever. But you always find yourself feeling less than. The problem with both of them is this: when you do social comparison downward, then you're actually kind of looking down on those people, and it gives you a false sense of self. It gives you a false sense of self, an inflated sense of self. Okay, so I'm gonna connect some dots for you. Okay. So sometimes in relationships, someone said, amen, I bind being embarrassed and stuck in a saboteur space. Deliverance is happening. Absolutely. Great morning, Corrine. How are you, gorgeous? Okay, so sometimes in relationships, I'm gonna talk about cheating for a second. Sometimes in relationships, if a person feels, angel number 133, if a person feels like the person that they're with, particularly, let me talk about men for a second. Men tend to be very ego driven. Men want respect. Men want to be adored. They want to be worshiped. They want to be celebrated, right? They need that. They need, their ego needs that, right? So if they're with a woman who can see their challenges and pushes them, sometimes how they navigate that, if they're not wanting to grow, they don't want to advance, they don't want to become the best version of themselves, is they will pull back from that woman and they'll find a woman that makes them feel really, really good about themselves, a woman that needs them, a woman that adores them and tells them all the amazing things about themselves. See, this is what the other woman does, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all some tips. This is what the other woman does. She makes that man feel amazing. She makes him feel like her world is not complete without him. She lets him know how smart he is, how strong he is. She will say the things that maybe the wife is saying, babe, listen, yes, you're great at this, but babe, I see so much more for you, right? So the wife is trying to stretch and the other woman is telling him he's amazing, just like he is. So I remember I dated this guy, right? I was finishing up my PhD. He was in the doctoral program. And he was taking statistics, research methods, right? And I'm great at that stuff. Like, it's one of the things I'm really good at. And so I was helping him with his research methods, his statistics, right? I'm helping him with his statistics. Whole time he's cheating on me with someone that he's helping with contemporary math. I'm trying, Summerlin. That's why you love both of us, baby. Mike, I don't be trying to say in your stuff, but listen, we be on the same wavelength. I'm helping him with his statistics at the doctoral level. And he's cheating on me with someone that he has to help with contemporary math. What in the what is going on? Well, this was the thing. He wasn't used to being with a woman as smart as or smarter than him. He was used to being the smartest one in the relationship. He was used to being the one that had to teach the other. And in our relationship, there were just things that I knew. Like, I was further along in the doctoral program. I'd already gone through some stuff. So I could put him on game, angel number 133, right? So I was very offended. I was offended when I found out that he was cheating on me with somebody that he was helping with contemporary darn math. Like, oh my God. But this is the thing about men, women, that you need to understand, that we have to understand and be reminded of, right? Men tend to be very ego driven, and they want to be needed. They want to be needed. They want to know that you need them. That's why there's stuff that I know how to do that I don't do. I'm not doing it. Hey, can you? It's not that I couldn't, if push came to shove, do it. I could. It's not that I couldn't figure it out. I could. But I always want my husband to know I need him. I don't want to have to do everything. Even if I know how to do it, I don't want to have to do everything. Listen, I never want to know so much that there's no space in my life for my husband to know that I need him. That's why I'm the wife and the other woman. I'm both of them, okay? I'm going to push him when he needs to be pushed. I'm going to challenge him, but I'm also going to have space where he knows how much I need him and how amazing he is to me. Listen, yesterday he was gone, right? So my husband is normally here. So like we tend to be up under each other. My baby said, I know. We tend to be up under each other. But yesterday he went fishing. It's the first time he went fishing since we got together, okay? So I've been trying to get him to go fishing and to do something. He just be wanting to be up onto me. Like, I just want to be up under my wife. And I get it. But baby, let me tell you something. He was gone yesterday. I talked to him one time, I think, while he was gone. Maybe two briefly. But I didn't really talk to him. So baby, when he got home, oh my God. He said, you would have thought I got home from war or something. Something like that. That's not exactly what he said, but he said something like that. But I was so excited he was home. I missed him. We were in class, we were finishing class. I heard it. I said, my baby, y'all listen. Now this is the bad part. I kept looking out the window. I'm in class looking out the window. Every time I hear something, I was like, I'm looking for my husband. I'm trying to see where my husband is. They just looking at me laughing. Baby, listen. My husband came home. He got in the door. Honey, I finished that class so fast, honey, because all I knew was I wanted to see my baby. I was like, baby, come in here. He had gone in the back. He gone. I said, oh, he's probably gone to the bathroom. Baby, I was like, okay, y'all, well, listen. I love you guys to life and life more abundant, but I'm about to get off here because my husband's home. What? Now, look, two things. I want y'all to catch this. I just wanted to eat him up. I was biting on him. I was all up under him. He was like, oh, no, wait. Baby, let me go ahead. Let me wash this so I can cook. I was like, babe, but I just want to be up under you. Now, I know y'all saying he was gone all day. Why you didn't wash the dishes and cook? Y'all listen. I couldn't do it yesterday, okay? So that's why I'm so grateful for him, because he'll come in and he'll fill in like it's nothing without an attitude. Angel number 144. So look, so all I knew was I was up under him. He was like, babe, babe, look. We need that time apart. I know that society will make you feel like you got to always be up under each other, but there's something about when you're apart and you come back together that it just reminds you of how much you love that person. Don't feel like you always got to be up under each other. There's nothing wrong with being up under each other, but give yourself some time and some space. Baby, come back. Baby, I'm telling you, it'd be like firecracker, boom, 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 going off. So you've got to understand that. Now, why is this important? When God is putting the pieces of us back together, it'll give us the security to allow the other person to be away from us and know we good, and know that when they come home, to know that they're all, listen, and when I say this, I'm not saying this in the sense of ownership, right? But to know that that's our person, whether we're up under each other or not, that's our person. That doesn't change because they're away. I don't feel like, oh, he's away, oh, he's gonna be cheating, and he doesn't feel like, oh, she's away, oh, she's gonna be cheating. Listen, I hope he doesn't feel like that. So you know, we have to be able to give each other space to be away, so that when we come back together, it has that spark again. If you're always under each other, you're going to start getting on each other's nerves. You're going to see more of the things that irritate you and agitate you, and you're going to focus on them more than the things that you love. Hey, Corey, great day, beautiful. Listen, some of them don't be telling on me. I'm telling on myself, girl. Don't you be into it. I'm talking about we weren't finished with your wife, friend. Oh, baby, it didn't matter if they was finished or not. I was done. I was okay, and this concludes our class for tonight. Angel number 144. Listen, I choose to occupy 2 roles in my husband's life. Two. His wife, the wife being a helpmeet, someone that you know he can pray with. We can go to church together. We can do life together. We can build family together. But I also choose to be his other woman, the one that's just going to adore him and be his fantasy, the one that is his place where he can just be all of who he is without judgment, without feeling some type of way, you know, all of that, right? Now, I know some of you say, well, the wife should be all of those things, but most wives aren't. They aren't. The same way most girlfriends aren't. Why? Because your focus changes. Now you're worried about the kids and the bills and the this and the that. But you got to have a space. You got to have a space where it's your free space. It's your space where you're not focused on the kids and the grandkids and work and bills and all those things that often put strain on relationship. And you can be free in enjoying one another. I don't know why I keep coming back to darn relationship stuff, but it comes back to that. When God puts the pieces together and allows you to connect the dots, then you can be confident in that. So somebody asked me yesterday, they said, do you ever feel insecure? My baby said 2 is always better than 1. Do you ever feel insecure? And I said, yeah, sometimes I feel insecure, but normally it's not in relationship. My insecurity doesn't tend to be in relationship. Like and I know y'all are going to say, oh, that can't be, but it's the truth. I don't worry about my spouse cheating. Even if they did, that's not my focus. That's not my focus. I don't spend time worrying about that. Oh my God, is he cheating? Oh, he could be cheating. I'm not worried about that, because I feel like this. If I focus on being the best version of me in his life and he cheats, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And if there's something that's off in our relationship, then I want to know what that is. So I don't spend time worrying about that, because whatever you focus on is what you produce. So yesterday, my daughter did a live and she was talking about men. She didn't say men, she said ends. Okay. And she was talking about them cheating. And she was talking about they get away from their girlfriend. And then what they talk about is how they can cheat or cheating. And she said a lot of cuss words in the live. But the premise that she was talking about was real talk, right? Now, as women, we tend to not like real talk. But my daughter's very much like me in that she's very comfortable around the guys, right? Probably more comfortable around the guys than she is around girls, right? So she's very much like me in that. And guys are very open, very honest, very direct. Like they show you what they show you, right? You see what you see. And if you know, you know. So she was talking about, you know, how, you know, women be all tore up, but these men ain't really concerned about you like that. They trying to figure out how they can cheat on you. Well, this goes back to those pieces. When you, and this is especially true for young people, when you are trying to figure out who you are, society says you need to be in a relationship. Okay, angel number 144. So you're in a relationship, but you really don't want to be in a relationship. You really want to be for the streets. This is why I tell them, listen, if you don't want no girlfriend, this is what I tell my sons. If you don't want a girlfriend, don't get a girlfriend. Don't make a commitment that you're not ready to keep. Okay? If you want to explore, if you want to be for the streets, then you need to be for the streets, but not have somebody thinking that you're only for them. Be honest. Be authentic. Okay? If you want to just date different people, but don't have the different people all thinking that they're the only one that you're seeing. Be honest. And the thing about honesty is this. We think being honest means that we're going to not get what we want, right? But you can be honest and still get what you want. You can still have what you desire, but give people a choice. Let people choose what they're willing to accept, what they're willing to deal with, okay? God's putting all these pieces together, and he's trying to help you understand you, to know your value, to know your worth. Because if you know your worth, then there are things that you're not going to just settle for. There's some things that you're not going to just be like, oh, as long as, as long as Johnny comes home, I'm good. Y'all ain't even married. You're not married, and you accepting stuff from a guy that, like, what? You don't have to. Now, if you choose to, that's your prerogative, and I have no judgment on that. I just ain't trying to do it, okay? If that's what you okay with, you okay with it. But if you want more, women, this is for y'all. If you want more, then what you have to do is be who God has created you to be. Fully be that. Don't be part of it, because I'm going to tell y'all what'll happen. You'll get with the man, but he won't be able to handle who you were created to be, because you didn't let him see all that. You only focused on the parts of you that you felt like he could handle. So now you've gotten him under false pretense. That's false advertising. You know you're anointed. You know you're a prophet, but you don't want him to know you're a prophet. So when you just know that something is off, he won't understand why. But if he know you're a prophet, he'll understand why. And he can choose whether that's what he wants in his life. And similarly with men. Men, stop acting like you want one type of woman when you don't. My sister Tammy was talking about it the other day. Yo, we got to do better about being honest about who we are and what we desire. What I always knew. Now listen, the God got a sense of humor, because this has been my thing. I need a man who's anointed with a little thug in him. I need a little thug now. I need a little thug in him. I need a little thug, right? I need a little thug. This is what I'm saying. Lord, I need a man that's anointed but got a little thug in him. I need that. I need a little gangster in him. Like, I need that, God. I need that. Well, angel number 144, my husband is not necessarily gangster. He's not necessarily gangster. Not a thug. Not a thug. Not a thug. But, listen. He'll put his foot down. He'll put his foot down. And I love that about him. I need that. Yes, Kareem, assertive. I need an assertive man, but not a controlling man. Assertive, but not controlling. When I tell you that man be mastering me, he be mastering me, knows how to deal with me. And that's important. That's really what I was trying to say. But I only had the words for, I just need a little thug. I need an anointed thug. He needs to be anointed, but a little thuggish. It's the thuggish, ruggish bone. So my husband, was not that, right? Anointed man of God, hears from God. When I tell you he's a man's man in that he can fix absolutely anything, baby, that's my husband, and that is so attractive to me. It'd be sexy when he be out there sawing and drilling and hammering, and I'd be like, "Ooh, look at my baby. My baby's out there working, boy. I love it. Building stuff from scratch. I'm like, look at him build." All of that is important, right? You've got to know that those pieces of you are there for a reason. There's someone waiting for those pieces of you. Those pieces of you that maybe other people didn't feel comfortable with. Those pieces of you that may have been too much for someone else. Those pieces of you that other people couldn't handle and they didn't know how to navigate it. Those pieces of you that you feel like, maybe I just need to tone down. Maybe I just need to sit down. Maybe I just need to be quiet. But there's somebody out there who God has designed specifically to handle, to match your energy, to be able to handle who you are, to recognize who you are and not cower from it, to not run away from it. Those pieces of you are important. Stop running away from the pieces of you that make some people uncomfortable. Stop running from it. So what? They don't understand you. So what? They don't get you. So what? So what is not for them to? But that doesn't mean you stop being who God made you, because God made you for a reason. And that reason is to fulfill your purpose and to get to your destiny. The things, like, I was thinking about the things that I've gone through in my life. Baby, listen. There's so many books in my life story. So many books. But at the end of them, every single one of them, every chapter, every book, every part of my life, at the end, it would say, and she lived to fight another day. That's what it would say. Corinne said, and your personality type can give you great insight in what you really want and not what you think you want. Yes, Corinne. She said she realized that yesterday. Yes. So we can be honest and authentic, but we have covered so much of what we desire, what we want, and who we are through our traumas, through our experiences, through the things that we've been told growing up, that we've forgotten and lost who we are. So from the time we become aware, we've got to find our way back to the person that God created us to be. They're in there. They're in there, waiting to come out, waiting to be released, waiting to be unleashed on the world. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. This is what I know. God don't play about you. And God is not playing with you. So stop playing with you. You stop playing with you. Stop playing with your purpose. Stop playing with your destiny. Stop playing with who he's created you to be. You are a masterpiece. And anyone who doesn't appreciate you, then that's on them. You can take two pieces of art. Put them in two different places. And their value will be determined by the place where they are. You can take a piece of amazing art and put it in a Dollar Tree. And people are going to be mad if it's more than $1.25. You can take the same piece of art and put it in a high-end art thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. An art store. I don't know what it's called, y'all. I can't think of it right now. And people will pay thousands and hundreds of $1,000s for the same piece of art that somebody else was mad that was more than $1.25. You're not the problem. You're in the wrong places, surrounded by the wrong people. When you get in the place where, thank you, baby, my baby, the art gallery. This is my, Amen, April. Amen. So if you want to continue to have people mad because you have expectations, stay in the Dollar Tree with the Dollar Tree people. See, this is why people don't understand why I like to shop in different places. I'm not a big want to go to Walmart shopper. I'm just not. I'm not. You know why? I ain't trying to be funny. And Walmart has good prices. It does. But in Walmart, it be so much other stuff that you got to deal with. Y'all can call me bougie, bougetto. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But the shopping experience in Walmart is different from the shopping experience in Publix. It's a different vibe. In Walmart, people talk about why it costs so much. In Publix, some people go in there, pick that stuff up and pay for it. What are they paying for? They may buy the same thing that someone else gets in Walmart for cheaper. Listen, they pay for the peace, the solitude, the lack of ghetto-ness. I ain't saying that everybody that shop at Walmart is ghetto. So y'all know for yourself. What people look like in Walmart is not what people look like in Publix. And I'm not talking about just the color of their skin, okay? So I don't mind paying more. I'll go to Winn-Dixie. I need a certain atmosphere. So you can call me bougie, that's fine. I'm okay with being bougie, And baby, honestly, maybe that's why I don't want to go in the store when we go to the store. Because we go to Walmart. I don't want to go in Walmart. I don't want to. Well, I just don't want to. Like, I don't want to. Okay? So, I know that about me. People can judge that about me. It's their prerogative. So, Wawa it is. I can't grocery shop in Wawa. But I love Wawa. Okay? You just got to know you and be okay with you. I know me. I know my vibe. I know. This is why I would rather just shop online, because I don't have to deal with a lot of extra stuff. I just, but sometimes God will send me to Walmart. If God send me to Walmart, there's somebody in Walmart that I'm supposed to encounter. There's something that's supposed to happen. Listen, I'm just saying, you got to know you and know that you are a masterpiece, and where you're placed matters. Where you're positioned matters. Who you're around matters. Who you're with matters. And I'm not saying to be superficial, but your value is often determined by your company. Your value is often determined by your company. My baby talking about public shopping is a pleasure. It is. It is. That's why that works for them, because it is. Like, you go into Publix and it's so pleasant, honey. Everybody's like, hi, welcome to Publix. Hi, welcome to Walmart. That didn't sound like no good welcome. Angel number 144. You are a masterpiece. Be with people who view you as a masterpiece. Be with people who value you, who honor you. And not because of a title, but just because of who you be. I'm in a season of my life where if I'm not valued, I'm good on it. You don't want to be around me? I'm good. Like, I will no longer try to create and build relationships where there's no desire for relationship. Yeah, they make good soup in Publix. Yes, they really do. Their soup is everything. And the little cornbreads that you can get to go in it. That's why over there they're called greeters. Right. So check it out. I'm just not there. If you don't want a relationship with me, that's fine. It's okay. I'm good. I'm promised. And I can still love you and we can still be good. But I'm just not going out of my way to build relationship where there's no desire for relationship with me. You know, where people don't value me, where, you know, it's a problem. Everything about me is a problem. If everything's about me a problem, I'm good on you, boo. Listen, and can still love you. But I'm good on that. I'm not spending a lot of time or energy there. Okay. Let me know. Just let me know what it is. I just need to know what it is. So once I know what it is, I know how to move appropriately. I know how to move accordingly. Because one thing about me, at the end of the chapter, it's always going to read, and she lived to fight another day. I'm always going to come out on the other side, and I'm always going to come out on the other side better than I went in every single time. And then you can bet on that. You can count on that. I promise you that. People who have known me, listen, for any length of time will tell you that. My girlfriend, Nikki, her mama used to always say, she said, boy, one thing about that Veronica, she's always going to come out. She's always going to keep moving. She's always going to keep going. Don't nothing hold her down. She don't let grass grow under her feet, right? She don't stay stuck nowhere. The people knew that my life has changed. I feel like I've lived about 5 lives, right? And every time the people in that life see me, they like, dog, everything switched, everything changed. Baby, but listen, let me tell you something. It's always better. It just gets gooder and gooder. And those people that I leave from one part of my life as I go to the next part of my life, listen, I find that this is where I have my greatest problems. When I'm leaving a part of my life, going into a new part of my life, the people in the other part of my life feel some type of way, and it always becomes an issue, and everything about me always becomes a problem. The very things that they used to love, baby, listen, they be like, and she da-da-da-da-da-da. Baby, let me tell y'all something about me. Let me tell y'all something about me. I'm not selfish with it. Listen, I'm always going to try to help other people come out of the place that they're in called stuck. Always. I'm always going to do that. I'm always going to believe in people. I'm always going to encourage people. It's what I do. It's who I am. It ain't fake. It ain't phony. It's very real. I want the best for everyone's life. Absolutely. Even the people that I don't like, I still want the best for their life. And yes, there are people I don't like, I don't care for, but it doesn't matter. I still want the best for people's lives. Why? Every single person that God created has purpose, right? So when people can't handle the fact that God is shifting me, or God is moving me, or God has shifted me, or God has moved me, baby, listen, that's not my problem. And I refuse to make it mine. I'm going to live my life, and I'm going to keep moving. Even when I lose, I win. Even when you think and you laugh, look what happened. Baby, keep laughing and keep looking. Because I promise you, if you look long enough, your mouth gonna shut up. You're gonna be like, where did that come from? I didn't expect that. Well, how did that happen? I didn't expect that. Listen, don't play. Because God don't play about me, and he don't play with me. So just know that when you understand the masterpiece that you are, you will stop allowing other people to assign your value. You will know your value for yourself, because God is the creator of you, and he is the one who has given you your value. And he says that you are absolutely invaluable. He says that you are the apple of his eye. He says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. All of those things that God says about you, and you're going to let somebody relegate you to $1.25, make you feel like you belong in the Dollar Tree. Well, if you allow them to do that, stay in the Dollar Tree. I am not Dollar Tree. Okay? I'm not Dollar Tree. I'm exclusive, high end. My baby said, I'll share too. The next 4 are mine. Oh, baby. Yes, Kim, everything changed. Gooder and gooder and gooder. One thing I know, you do not browbeat people. I do not. All connected, and it's working for our good. And it is. And I am excited to finally have that person that I can be all of me, all of this amazing masterpiece-ness, and allow those areas of me that are fractured, that God is healing, to be viewed and visible and ministered to. I love how my husband ministers to me. I love how he reminds me of who I am. Anytime I forget, he's going to remind me. And I'm going to do the same. So we got great things to do and many lives to live. We got one life. I've got so much love to give. and I'm going to give it all to him. Listen. I had to wait. That was my daughter. Only a few people can get through. She's one of them. My do not disturb. But y'all, look, you're a masterpiece. Be the masterpiece that God created you to be. Thank you to those of you who gave to my daughter yesterday. I appreciate it. She appreciates it. She says thank you for the happy birthdays, for the messages, for the cash apps. I love y'all for loving my seed. That is amazing to me. Now look, if this word blessed you and you want to bless the woman of God, you feel like you want to put a seed in the ground, into the masterpiece ground, into the gallery, because y'all know that's what I'm doing. Did y'all know that? So let me tell y'all what I'm doing. Everything that I'm doing right now is building a gallery where God can display his masterpieces. I'm curating masterpieces. What does that mean? I'm gathering together masterpieces to be displayed in this amazing gallery so the world can see all these incredible masterpieces that have been hidden in attics, basements, under beds, in places where they could not be seen. God has given me the privilege of curating and gathering together these masterpieces so that they can be displayed and the world can see them in all of their glory and magnificence, so that they can finally do what God created them to do, and that is change lives. You want to know how you can become one of those curated masterpieces? Reach out to me and let's talk about how we can make that happen. I know for a fact that, baby, y'all keep watching. Y'all see them. Y'all see them on these social media streets. Y'all see them. Y'all see Corey out there dropping them amazing gems. Y'all see them. Y'all see April out there dropping it, boom, 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 boom. Y'all see it. Y'all see Jackie out there sharing wisdom, knowledge, and providing you with them gems, right? Y'all see it. Y'all see everybody coming out. Y'all see Summerlin dropping gems out there. Y'all see it. Y'all see people doing what God has created them to. Y'all see it. Look for more, because there's more on the horizon, baby. We just getting started good. The masterpieces are being curated and the gallery is open for viewing. Look, I love you. I know you are, Kim. Yes, curated masterpieces. Yes. I know you coming out. I know. Everything has a time and a season, and everyone's season is not the same. You know, that's the thing about God. He loves all of the diversity of it. Look, Kareem, you're 60 pounds down. Listen, I don't know how I could forget Kareem. Kareem, 60 pounds down and running an incredible YouTube channel, 2 YouTube channels, actually. Go check them out. What is it? Oh my goodness. Inside the Lines. I think Inside the Lines is one of them. Drop your YouTube channels, Kareem. I was listening to her in class last night. Oh, I don't know why I said Inside the Lines. I don't know, girl. Life in the Limits. Life in the Limits is one on YouTube. Life in the Limits. If you search it, it'll come up. And then drop the other one. Last night, Kareem talked so much. And normally she doesn't really talk. At first, it was a struggle to get the camera on. But now she's, now she's on the camera. And she talking. Yesterday, she talked like she was talking, sharing. And Life in the Limits Uncut. Life in the Limits and Life in the Limits Uncut. I just shared them, Summerlin. So go check out her YouTube channel. I'm so in awe of what God is doing in her. This is a young woman who started watching me, saying, how do I hear from God? I don't hear from God. God doesn't talk to me. Now God is talking to her all the time. And she's able to recognize God talking to her all the time. Yes, they are, Corey. Yes, they are. Look, you all, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm helping people deliver these babies and curate these masterpieces, baby. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. And it's about your reach. There will be people that you can reach that I can't reach. So if I reach you and then you reach those that you're called to reach, baby, we change the world together. And that's what it's about for me. Helping you figure out how God has created you and what your purpose is and what your destiny is and help you get there so that we can change the world. Corinne said, thank you, Dr. V, for always being obedient. You're welcome. Man, y'all just don't know. I'm so honored that God would choose me to do what I do. That's why I can't let how people look at how I do what I do or what I wear move me. That don't move me. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to do what God said do. Y'all can like it or not like it. Maybe I'll help y'all. I don't know. You know, who knows? God always knows that there's a purpose and a plan for everything.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, and I don't need to be on the camera to say it.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Babe, you do. Lean down, Mr. Fine.
So there's a scripture that says, if you cut the head off, the tail will die. Right? This is the head, and y'all is the tail. Grab hold and get as much as you can. That way you can split off, and then now you're going to be the head, and everybody else is going to be following. There's a whole lot of heads in this group this morning.
Yes, baby. You better preach, Mr. Johnson.
Calm down, baby.
Go ahead.
That's enough. I'm gonna
no, it's not. Come on, baby. You got some more. Say what you gonna say, baby. Come on. Don't cheat the people. Baby, don't cheat the people. Ooh, you got so much more. Come on, baby. Just share with them.
I said this before, and I'm gonna say this one more time.
Come join me. Room for two.
If we look at our life as a TV show, but there's only two people watching, God and that other dude, he will always say, you got a hedge of protection around. Let me touch him. He's trying to touch us every day. We know what we're supposed to do. He knows what we're supposed to do. Just go ahead and do it. Let's be the head and not the tail. We've been the tail for too long. Let's be the head and not the tail.
We'll stay right here for just a minute. I just like you being next to me.
I got some stuff to do now.
Well, wait a minute, baby. You can do it. We're going to get off in just a minute, okay? Y'all listen. Oh, my God. April said you cheating us. Thanks so much, Red. That big dude. My God.
Twin, right?
Yes. You better preach it, Rev. Listen, y'all. Y'all don't see him on here a lot. But when I tell y'all, he is the wind beneath my wings, baby. He is. He is the wind beneath my wings. And I'm excited because, look, let me tell you, when you're a treasure and you've been hidden, God will send somebody that brings you out of hiding. See, he couldn't even fight it today. Every now and then it be on him so heavy that he has to come and get on here. He don't be wanting to get on here. He like, no, I'm good. I don't need to be on camera. Yes, you do. They need to see your face. They need to see you, okay? Listen, this man is so anointed. Mike said he's speaking volumes. Wisdom, speak on him. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I need y'all to get ready. And this is my declaration, my prophetic declaration. You're going to see more of this man. This man is getting ready to be out here more, doing more visible, because all of this wisdom that has been hidden, it's time for it to come to the forefront. It's time for it to be seen. You're going to see and hear some things from him, and you're going to be like, oh my God, because that's how I am. He'll say something, I'll be like, oh, baby, that is good. That's good. Kim talking about preach, Uncle Tim. There's a reason that God gave me to him and him to me. He stabilizes me. He grounds me. And
Batman and Robin.
Who Batman?
I ain't about
Not that he put his chest.
You making me act crazy.
Who Batman, baby?
Don't make me go into my African tongue now.
Listen, and we are, Kim. You're going to have to come see us. Summerlin laughing. Say it with your chest. Corey, you know I be big on that. Say it with your chest. Say it with your... Now, I ain't no Robin, honey. I'll be Wonder Woman, though. Is that okay? I'm going to hit you with my lasso of truth.
Oops.
Tell the truth. You love me?
You know I do, girl.
This is, look, so when I talk to y'all and I tell y'all, you know, that, sometimes we be like this. Sometimes we be like this. But most of the time,
We be like this.
we be like that. We be like this. This is how we be most of the time. So when we like this, hey, we just gonna get through that. Right?
How about Captain and Tennille?
Okay. Tennille don't have no superpowers. I don't want superpowers.
But she can sing.
What you not finna do is make a mockery of my thinking.
I gotta go back. I gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, girl.
Kisses. Look. Look, y'all. Jackie said Wonder Twin. Powers activate. That's good. That's good, babe. That's good. The Wonder Twins. We come together and our powers activate. Yes. Y'all listen. I'm going to get out here. But know this, know that I absolutely love you all to life and life more abundant. If the word blessed you and you feel compelled to sow a seed at Cash App $DRV Johnson 777. Cash App $DRV Johnson 777. What I know is God is curating some masterpieces, ready to put them on display in his master gallery, so that they can be seen by the world and their value recognized. I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Be blessed. Mwah.